All right, last page. Oops. So, um, this is the 9th page of the week 2 math packet, the math section of the week 2 packet. So we need to use everything that we've learned to try to get an idea of how to solve these. So number one, and again, I'm going to be using, it says proportion. I'm going to use the equations because I like the equations better. I think they work a little bit more smoothly and cleaner sometimes. So number one, Francis heard that the car stereo system was on sale for 30% off. If the sale price was $57.75, what was the original price of the stereo? So we got to think about this, okay? It says that it was 30% off. So how much of the original price are you paying? So we know that the equation is part equals percent times whole. So we have the parts. Well, the sale price is $57.75, right? Well, the percent, how much percent of the original price did he pay? It says 30% off. So how much is he paying of the original price? Well, 30% off, that must mean that he's going to pay 70% of the original price. I don't know what the whole is, an unknown value, x. Now be careful, okay? He's going to pay, and for those of you that aren't seeing it, 100% minus 30%, that's 70%, right? So 70% though, not going to work. That must be written as a decimal. So it's going to be not 70%, but 0.70. Move the decimal to the left twice. Okay, how do you get x by itself? Divide both sides by 0.70. 0.70 on top, 0.70 on bottom, that's a 1. And what's 1 times x? X. On the left side, 57.75 divided by 0.70. And so you get 82.5, which means 50 cents. So the original cost of the stereo, that is $82.50. Okay. Number 2, Mr. Robbins earns a commission on each airfare he books. At the end of the day, he booked $208.60 worth of airfare and earned $31.29. What is Mr. Robinson's commission rate? So part equals percent times whole. Again, part equals percent times whole every time. So, do you see a percentage sign anywhere? Nope. So that must be what's missing. Put an unknown variable, x. Now, at the end of the day, he booked $208.60 total. So that's the total amount. So what's the whole going to be? $208.60. What's the part? $31.29. And so, how do you isolate x? How do you solve for x? Divide both sides by $208.60. On the right side, we get a 1. X times 1 is just x. On the left side, $31.29 divided by $208.60. That is 0.15. But that must be written as a percentage. So how much is that as a percentage? 15%. So that is what we get. So he gets a 15%. He gets 15% commission rate per book flight. So, oh, let's read it over here. So it's going to be 15%. 15% commission per flight. Okay. So, next, number 3. The bill at a restaurant came to $136.40. The patrons, whatever, decided to leave a 15% tip. What is the total bill including the tip? Now again, I'm going to do a little bit of a different method, okay? So I'm going to do that originally you're going to pay 100% of this, right? Now you're going to pay 15% more. So you're going to pay 15% more. So how much are you paying in total? 115%. Okay, so you're going to pay 115% of the cost, which is $136.40. Okay, so let's see what we got. So I need to translate everything. What does 115% mean? Well, this means 1.15. What does of mean? Multiply. And $136.40 means $136.40. All right, so let's multiply that out. 1.15 times 136.40. And so you're going to pay a total of $156.86. So that's a total. Total. With tax, of course. Or, well, sorry, with tip. With tip. Okay. Let's keep on working. Number 4, winter coats are marked 70% off on February 1st. If the coat cost $57.75 on January 31st, how much will it cost on February 1st? So, let's see. Again, I'm going to do this all at once. So, originally, you're going to pay if the cost. So, originally, you're going to pay 100% of this. But now you're going to pay 70% less because it's 70% off, right? So 100% minus 70%, that equals 30%. So you're going to pay 30% of the cost, which is $57.75. Again, coincidentally, huh? All right, so let's see what we got, okay? 30%, what does that mean? 0.30. What does of mean? Multiply. What does $57.75 mean? $57.75. Oops. All right. Multiply it out. 0.30 times 57.75. And so you are going to pay a total of $17.33. That is how much the total is. So total after sale is $17.33. All right. Number 5, At West Middle School, there are 420 students who eat lunch. The school lunch line always offers pizza on Fridays. If 65% of the students purchase pizza on Fridays, then how many lunches were purchased? Okay, so let's see what we got. So 420 in total eat lunch. So what do we think that number represents? Is that part or the whole? Let me write our equation first. Part equals percent times whole. Okay, so is 420 students, is that the part or the whole? Well, that must be the whole. 65%. That's the percentage, right? How do you write that as a percent? How do you write 65% as a decimal? 0.65. All right, the part is the missing value, of course, so P. Multiply this out, and you get 0.65 times 420. And so 273 students purchased pizza for lunch. So that should be A. Okay, and there we are. So that was the final page of the packet. Quite a bit of work, guys. Again, the goal wasn't of this. The goal of this wasn't for you to just copy it down as fast as you can. No, the goal of all this was for you to understand the work and then correct the mistakes that you made, because you should have been trying these before you saw these videos, or maybe while you're watching these videos. So it's not about you copying it down as fast as you can. It's about you trying your best to work through it and understand if you can see what I'm doing, so that when you do it yourself, you understand it better. All right, you guys, I will see you on the week 3 packet.